Hey y'all. Nietzsche really believed that the body is something that encompassed a whole range of capabilities that we're not yet able to understand, and that the Übermensch will potentially realize the final physiological epoch of what consciousness is supposed to be about. I mean, the evolution of the body was his primary concern. Like in the Will to Power, section 676. He said, put briefly, perhaps the entire evolution of the spirit is really a question of the body. It is the history of the development of the higher body that emerges into our sensibility. The organic is rising to yet higher levels. And what this exactly precludes is a 2012 triple DNA helix, evolution or something. Or if I can already do these abilities with a double helix, DNA code, what potential 2012 shift could there possibly be other than more forms of telekinesis other than weather shaman? I'm not talking about bending spoons, but I am talking about something a little, more realistic. I mean, this all ties into the New Renaissance. I think the idea of the New Renaissance, because there's so much culture, is exactly 2012. It's like the culmination of all of history at once. And the sum of these sensations is so great that we need a new kind of renaissance, and that we need to not only learn to think differently, but feel differently. The emotional factor is incredibly high with Nietzsche. And since his favorite French writer is an Aquarius rabbit like me, Stendhal, one of his friends said that Stendhal impressed him so much because with an iron will he had to control a sensitive temperament capable of strong emotions. And that's exactly what the red and black is. The red and black, the title, is actually an allusion to the idea that you shouldn't be overkill in your conversations. Like the whole quote is from another quote saying that she wore a red dress with red lipstick, and if she wore a black with red lipstick, it would have been less subtle, and in a sense more sociable. Like that's what the whole novel is about, the red and black. And he said when he mailed a letter to Malwinda von Meisenberg or something, he said he sent her a book, Beyond Good and Evil, a prelude to a philosophy of the future, and that, forgive me, it isn't that you're supposed to read it, much less give your opinion of it. People will dare read it, I suppose, sometime around the year 2000. So he's saying, this is what I'm doing, but I know you're not going to understand it. I mean, it's a little cocky, but he has like a triple conjunction in Aries, so much ambition. And that trining that fire sign, Moon Sagittarius placement, a lot of fire in it. So he has 4 planets in a fire sign, just like I have 3 planets. But anyway, so he said people won't really understand it until around the year 2000. That's right around 2012. Within a 12-year increment, that's pretty close to the time in which people like me and others are really getting it, because no one before me has understood or opened my eyes to Nietzsche's in-depth philosophical mission. I mean, there's some good facts about him, but it's all the interpretation of him, and no one is going beyond. And no one has the balls to be a Nietzschean these days because they see it as nihilism, make your own values. But I'm throwing all that shit away. But yeah, I think Nietzsche's sort of emphasis on the body as attaining higher forms, not just the mind, is what a lot of philosophy teachers don't really recognize. He says there's more wisdom in your body than in any of your beliefs or philosophies. It's called hunch, not logic. See y'all later.